Hey everybody, welcome back to theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Again, it's theclinicaltrialsguru.com. They're fixing the AC in my studio because it's hot in there. All right, we've been without AC for a while, and it didn't matter that much in the winter. But now that it's springtime and pretty soon summer, it's gonna get really hot there. We're talking like 90s and 100s, so I can't be sweating in my videos. But today's question comes from someone who's doing an inpatient trial, and they're doing their very first inpatient study, and they don't have that much experience doing it, obviously, and they're contracting with a hospital, and they're asking me what they should look out for. Now, you're lucky. I have a lot of experience doing inpatient studies with hospitals, and it depends on the hospital. You can either have a really good experience or a really bad experience. I've had both, and let me tell you where you can go wrong with the hospitals. If you delegate too many of the protocol assessments to them, to the hospital staff, they don't understand research. They don't understand the nuances of documenting everything, although they're supposed to because they're a hospital. They don't. Also, what they don't understand is that sponsors and the FDA will not accept a stamped signature, right? But in hospitals, I guess it's okay for the doctors or the doctor's staff to stamp the doctor's name on papers, specifically discharge papers, admission papers, things like that. In research, that's a big no-no, right? And if a monitor sees that, they're going to want you to retrain the entire hospital staff who's involved with the protocol, and the hospital's not going to like that, and they're either going to charge you for all the time that they're spending on it, all their staff member, or they're just not going to want to do future studies with you. Another issue with hospitals is the bed day stay can be quite expensive. Unless you find a hospital that has like an empty unit and they're pretty desperate to get the beds full, you can negotiate probably $200 a night, $300 a night. But otherwise, if it's a busy hospital and they're at full capacity, they're not going to want less than $900 a night. Another thing that you have to worry about with hospitals is their staff. So they have night shifts, they have day shifts, they have so many different personnel that you can't possibly get all these people on the delegation log, and you're inevitably going to have someone doing something that they're not authorized to do. Furthermore, if your PI does not have hospital privileges there, so you're just having your sub-Is, who are the physicians at the hospital, do all the work or do most of the assessments, when the monitor asks the PI something about the study, the PI is not going to have any idea what's going on because they don't really go there. So ideally you want your PI to have privileges at that hospital. What are some other things? Oh yeah, dosing of the drug. If you store the IP there, good luck, especially in a big hospital, good luck getting just the same person to dispense the drugs every day. So you'll probably need a coordinator to do that. And good luck, especially if it's at a busy hospital, getting the unused medication back, because hospitals are used to just destroying unused medication, throwing them out. So it's like counterintuitive for them to actually keep it, but in research we need all that because that's data. So that's another issue, and there's a lot of other issues. There could be, like, if you're using a hospital for an inpatient study, like I said, unless you've been working with them and you've trained them and they're relatively small and you can control the amount of people or the amount of hands that are involved in the trial, if it's a big hospital, you're going to have a nightmare on your hands. Don't want to scare you too much, but just giving you the reality of the situation. And there's a whole lot of other issues with hospitals as well. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps you correct the problems or become proactive before you get involved with the study. All right, Dan from theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Keep your questions coming. Bye bye.